Hi guys and welcome back to the Mighty Blues. My name is of course Cameron and welcome back today to another video. I did say on Monday's live stream that Wednesday's video was likely to be a video rather than a live stream just because I was a little bit busy today in work and after work as well. But there has been some news released over the last couple of days and especially today as well that I wanted to sit down and talk about. I didn't want to leave you without a video. I didn't want to wait until Friday. Some news regarding the kit, which is really important. The kit will be revealed tomorrow at 9 a.m. for those that haven't seen, and some news regarding a couple of players that have left Everton Football Club over the last couple of days as well, which I thought, you know what, we'll come and we'll sit down and talk about, because one of them specifically we spoke about on Monday and about whether they'd have any involvement with the upcoming pre-season tour, which obviously it's evident that they won't now because they've gone out on loan. So I wanted to talk about that in today's team. Like I said, really big news on the kit as well. We're going to talk about Everton's communication regarding the kit launch, and we're going to talk about some leaked designs as well. Before I get into all that news, I just wanted to say, as some of you know, I've been quite active recently myself. I said in the Q&A video that I'd done last week, I've been going to the gym a lot more, I've been trying to work out a lot more, and naturally, as you sort of do that more and more, your body tends to have a reaction to that. I'm not used to going to the gym, I'm not used to being really active because I didn't do a lot of it previously. Now that I've been going to the gym consistently, I've been going sort of at least 3 or 4 or 5 times a week, my body starts to get a little bit tired and I can feel it being a little bit drained, a little bit achy and a little bit sore. So I actually reached out to Caden, who is a sports therapist for semi-professional football team, Ashton Town. Really nice lad, top bloke. And I reached out and I said, listen, can I get a massage? Basically, my back, my arms, can I get it done? Because I'm just feeling a little bit achy at the minute. And although I'm continuing to go to the gym and continuing to want to go to the gym because it helps me massively, both mentally and physically, it's a little bit harder having to go when your body is aching. So he said, yeah, of course. Went in there, got a little treatment done, half an hour. Got the suction cups on my back, and obviously just a regular massage as well. And you know what? I've always been a fan of like getting massages and treatments and the thought process behind going in and somebody being able to massage your body and coming out and feeling like loose and feeling fresh. But honest to God, walked out of it and I just felt so much better. I didn't feel achy, I didn't feel tired. I went to gym literally half an hour after and then went for 5 days after that. I got it done last week. So I just wanted to give a shout out to him as well. Basically, if you live in the Liverpool area and you're wanting to get a massage, whether you do physical exercise or not, or whether you're just in a little bit of pain at the minute, achy with an achy body, etc., reach out to him. His Instagram is KD, capital K, capital D, _sports therapy. So if you're really interested in that, go over there, go and have a look at his Instagram, check him out. It's absolutely boss treatment, and he's a sound lad as well, and the prices are really genuine as well. So go over there, go and have a little look at that if you're interested in that. Like I said, the treatment for me went in there really achy and really sore, and I come out just feeling fresh and feeling like I did before I started exercising. And that's what you want, really. Your body does have a physical effect on you. Your body does start to drain, of course, because it's not used to that exercise, and you want to go in and come out feeling like you're ready to go again. And again, like I said, not sponsored whatsoever this video. I just wanted to give a shout out to him because it was a boss treatment. Like I said, exactly what I wanted it to do. Went in really achy, really sore, and come out, and I felt boss ever since, really. And like I said, it's been over a week now, and I'm actually going back on Friday to get it done on my legs as well, because they're starting to ache a little bit. So yeah, just wanted to give a little shout out to Caden there. Like I said, I'll leave his Instagram on the screen somewhere. I'll edit it in. It's KD _sports therapy. So go over there and check that out if you're interested in that. Anyway, going into the news, of course, for this week, it's been a little bit of a manic day in terms of Everton. Obviously, it's just a Tuesday afternoon. You wouldn't expect a lot to go on, but it all started this morning when, it all started a couple of days ago, really. We've seen a leak of 3 kits. I'll put it on screen now. One was blue, one was white, and one was like a tealy colour with like a salmon pink or like an orange, indent in it. The badge was orangey salmon pink, and the Sports Pacer logo as well. And obviously this was revealed or released or leaked, however you want to say it, a couple of days ago. And I think a lot of fans started to think, wow, is this the new kit? Is this the 3 kits? And a lot of fans were quite disappointed with it as well, because there wasn't a lot of detail in it. Now, obviously they were Umbro shirts. They were manufactured by Umbro. It become quite clear quite quickly that these are more likely to be training tops for the 3 kits. So what became clear is there wasn't a lot of detail in them. There was a little bit of detail on the shirt, but there wasn't an awful lot of detail in the actual shirt. So it became quite clear that they were more than likely not going to be the, home, away and third kit for next season. But what it did seem more likely is that they may be training tops for those kits. So obviously, like I said, you had the royal blue one, you had a white one, and you had like a tealy one with a little bit of orange or salmon pink, whatever you want to call it on. Like I said, although they don't seem like they're going to be the kits for next season, it's definitely something worth looking at. I've put the leaked screen above here. It may be true, it may be not true. If it is, obviously it's something to look at going forward, thinking about the away kit and the third kit. We know the home kit's going to be royal blue. We know the home kit's going to be blue. However, really interested to see that week the possibility of having another white away kit, and then of course the tealy sort of orangey pinky third kit as well, which I really like. I really like the look of the 3 of them. I wouldn't want them as kits because I agree, I don't think there's enough detail in them. However, I think as training tops that the players wear half an hour before the game when they're out there on the pitch training, why not? I think they look alright. And like I said, there was a little bit of a storm on Twitter a couple of days ago when this image first got sort of revealed or leaked, and people were thinking, oh no, are they the 3 kits? I don't really like the look of them. And then it become quite clear quickly, like I said, that in terms of Umbro and a theme that Umbro have been going with, they look very similar to the training tops of other teams that have Umbro manufacture their kits that have already been properly announced this season, such as Hull, etc., who've got a very similar training top. On the topic, of course, like I said, Everton announced earlier today that our kit will be revealed at 9 a.m. tomorrow on Thursday. They also announced that Andre Gomez will be undergoing a press conference at 12:15. They announced the press conference before the kit to be revealed, so a lot of people were thinking, is Gomez going to be revealed in the new kit? Obviously now we know the kit will be revealed at 9 a.m. and the Gomez press conference isn't until 12:15. Maybe he will be in the kit, maybe he will be in the new stuff. However, I dare say the Gomez press conference is just for him to sit down and answer some questions from the press, answer some fan questions, and sit down and talk to the press about his move to the club. However, of course, there's a strong possibility that he'll be wearing the new jersey as well, probably will be, to market and stuff like that. But like I said, Everton come out today and officially announced for the first time that the kit will be revealed at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Now I wanted to talk about this because, again, this has come from a fan pushing the club to give us some sort of information regarding the kit. Now, we all sat here on Monday, and like I said, we all pretty much knew the kit. Well, we definitely knew the kit was going to be revealed between Monday and Sunday because we play our first pre-season game over in Kenya on Sunday, and it was revealed by the club a couple of weeks ago, about a month ago, that we'll be wearing the kit over in Kenya for that pre-season game. So we knew it was going to be revealed within this week. Now, a fan actually tweeted at Everton Fan Services saying, listen, what's going on with the kit? We play on Sunday, we're still none the wiser what's going on. And I think the tweet that Everton Fan Services tweeted, I think the way they worded it was quite poor in terms of communication. They basically said, listen, you may have missed, our kit will be revealed on Thursday and will go on sale in mid-July. Now, that's fine. A big part of that tweet is fine. You may have missed, because he might have. It was announced a couple of weeks ago that the kit will be revealed in July and released in July, and obviously will be released in mid-July because that was part of the original tweet. What wasn't part of the original tweet was that it will be revealed tomorrow, which is Thursday. There was never a date given, there was never a timescale given. It was just the original tweet said it will be revealed at the start of July and released in the middle of July. Now, that tweet was worded as if to say, you may have missed it, we already originally said it was going to be revealed tomorrow on Thursday, which is the 3rd, is it the 4th? The 4th of July, and I think fans sort of jumped on that a bit and said, well, no, we haven't missed anything because you didn't actually reveal the date and time that it was going to be released. You just said that it was going to be released at the start of July. We're now at the start of July, hence the question being asked. The club then come out, the club's Twitter formally, and said 9 a.m. tomorrow will be the kit reveal. So again, I think it's a little bit poor on the communication side. It's a little bit disappointing on the communication side because you're sitting there and you're thinking, ideally we would have wanted it to be a surprise. We wouldn't have had to have been told the kit's getting released at this time, the kit's getting released at this date. It would have just been a nice surprise, and a video would have been tweeted out, or a picture would have been tweeted out, and we could have all gone, yeah, there you go, boss. But obviously the club felt like, with some of the tweets from fans, and obviously with the fans getting a little bit agitated, that they needed to make that sort of statement again. They needed to officially say, listen, it'll be revealed tomorrow. Personally, like I said, I knew it was going to be revealed at some point this week, so I wasn't too bothered about the club saying when. It would have been nice a couple of months ago for them to have given a teaser as to a date or let us know a little bit more information, but they didn't, and we know now it's going to be revealed at 9 a.m. tomorrow, so we can all be excited about that. Talking about the kit launch, like I said a couple of weeks ago, it's quite strange. We haven't really seen any leaks. We haven't seen any leaked images of possible kits. We've seen some designs, some fan designs, and some absolutely ridiculous, kits that pictures taken from 360 miles away of just a blue top going, is this Everton revealed kit? But we haven't actually seen a real solid leak that you can go, you know what, that might actually be the kit for next season. Before today. Of course, today there's been a revealed picture or revealed leak. I'll put it on screen now. This apparently is to be the kit going forward. Like I said, we don't have long to wait. We've literally only got to wait until 9 a.m. tomorrow before we find out if this leak is actually true. In terms of the picture itself, in terms of the top that's on that picture, I quite like it myself. It's royal blue. It's got the detail that you'd expect from a kit. More detail than the training tops had, and it's got a little bit of a pattern as well on the chest area that I personally really, really like. And if you compare this to other kits released and revealed by Umbro this season, it is quite similar. It does follow a theme that Umbro are obviously trying to go for with their clubs this season. Hull's kits, they've got a different theme to it as well. PSV have got a little bit of a pattern on their shirt as well, so it runs with the theme that Umbro are clearly trying to go for this season, so it is very, very believable. Like I said, we've only got till tomorrow to wait until we see whether this leak is real or whether it's just absolute shit and the kit looks nothing like that. But for me, it is, it's a strong possibility that this will be the home jersey. Again, I don't know anything that you don't know. I've got no insight in the club, so it may not be. So if it's not, come tomorrow, please don't come and grill me on it. I just think that with the design going with the theme that Umbro are going with all the other clubs, with it having a little bit more detail in it than a couple of the leaks that we've seen so far, and like I said, with it being so close to the reveal date, which is being revealed as tomorrow, it all sort of falls into place. But like I said, that doesn't guarantee that it's going to be the kit for next season whatsoever. That is just the first sort of proper reliable leak that I think we can look at and go, right, okay, I can pay attention to that, whereas the other previous ones were just like, no, that's just absolute bullshit. So let me know your thoughts on the kit situation below. Are you that bothered that Everton have been a little bit poor with the communication of the kit? If that is to be the kit going forward next season, what do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section. And what do you think about the training tops as well? Do you think it'd be nice to have a third kit or an away kit that's a little bit of a tealy colour with like an orange indent or a salmon pink detail on it? And what do you think about a white away or third kit as well? Obviously, we don't know which of those will be the away and which of those will be the third, but what you think of them anyway, let me know in the comment section down below. Moving on to players now. Like I said, Andre Gomes will hold a press conference at 12:15 p.m. tomorrow. I dare say he'll just be sitting in front of the press, answering questions, talking about his move to Everton, why he wanted to move to Everton, how much Everton mean to him, what the fans mean to him, what the club means to him. However, again, it probably will also be a marketing tool to put him in the new kit and say, look, here's a proper boss Antrim footy player in a proper boss kit. Go and buy it, go and pre-order it, which will be released in mid-July as well. Other than that, Brendan Galloway has joined Luton Town on a free transfer. Obviously, Brendan Galloway not really featured in first team football over the last couple of years. Had, quite a significant stint in the first team under Roberto Martinez, come in, played left back for a while as well during the Leighton Baines injury, and then sort of wasn't really favoured by Ronald Koeman, wasn't really favoured by the managers after Koeman as well, and then again, very clear to see not in Marco Silva's plans going forward. I think this deal is best for everyone. To be honest with you, Brendan Galloway was playing in the under-23s. I think he's a player that needs to be playing first-team football. It wasn't helping him. It wasn't helping Everton at all by just playing him in the under-23s. So I think it's definitely beneficial for all parties for him to leave the club. Obviously, he was out of contract this season as well. And, it was clear to see he wasn't going to sign a new contract to just sit on our bench or play, not even sit on our bench. He's not even making the bench, playing the under-23s. So I think that's one that we all seen coming. Another one is Sandro Ramirez has joined Rayo Valladolid on a season-long loan. We spoke about Sandro Ramirez on Monday's live stream. We said about how he may have an involvement in the pre-season tour, in the upcoming pre-season fixtures. Very clear that he won't now. He's gone on loan to Real Valladolid in the Spanish league, I believe. Listen, Sandro Ramirez is one of them players that we were always going to struggle to shift. I think that, it's still a massive struggle, and it remains a massive struggle, and it will be a massive struggle next summer, trying to shift him on a permanent deal rather than just a loan deal. I would hope that Marcel Brands has added some sort of clause into that contract to say that they can sign him on a permanent after the loan if they would like. However, again, he's going out on loan. Nothing to say that we will or won't be paying his wages as of yet, but he's going out on loan for another season. At least he's away from the squad. He's away from the team, which is very clear that he won't be getting into. And like I said, we can only now look towards next summer and think, right, let's try and sell him now. But he is away, of course. We spoke about him on Monday because we said maybe he'd have some involvement in pre-season, with Cenk Tosun being injured, Dominic Calvert-Lewin still being on holiday as well. However, it's quite clear now that he won't have any involvement. So I suppose we'll be looking at a Fraser Hornby or another striker in the youth setup, or maybe we should bring somebody in. No, it's not going to happen by Sunday, is it? Let's be honest. But anyway, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. Please leave your comments on everything that was spoken about in the comment section down below. I would really, really be appreciative, and I'll be answering them all night as well. If you have enjoyed the video, please do leave a like. Don't forget to join us tomorrow at about 6-7 o'clock-ish. I'll be going over the new kit. I'll be talking about it. I'll be giving my full opinions once it is officially revealed. And then, of course, on Friday at 6:15 for another live stream. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Like the video if you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon on the Mighty Blues.